With free agency fast approaching, the Baltimore Ravens could be on the verge of a major change to their offensive line. Ronnie Stanley, a key player in protecting Lamar Jackson for nearly a decade, is about to test the market, and the Ravens' financial situation could prevent his return. That puts Baltimore in a tricky position. Who will take over the blind side of the franchise if Stanley leaves? Sources indicate that the Ravens are already exploring options on the market, and one name is starting to gain traction behind the scenes. A younger, more solid and financially viable replacement could be the answer. But can Baltimore fill that void without compromising its offense? The Baltimore Ravens face a crossroads with Ronnie Stanley's impending free agency. After nearly a decade of protecting Lamar Jackson's blindside, the veteran left tackle could be on his way out of the franchise. The big problem: Baltimore doesn't have the cap space to match the aggressive offers Stanley is likely to receive on the open market. With less than $6 million in cap space currently available, the Ravens will need to be strategic. The solution could lie in another emerging free agent, Alaric Jackson of the Los Angeles Rams. According to Jacob Kamenker of USA Today, Jackson would be an ideal fit for Baltimore if Stanley does indeed go the other way. Baltimore's left offensive line, tackle Ronnie Stanley and guard Patrick Mekari, are both set to be free agents. The Ravens may want to secure at least one of those positions if neither returns, Kamenker wrote. Jackson has been a solid left tackle for the Rams in recent seasons and would represent a younger, healthier alternative to Stanley. He could also be cheaper than Stanley, which will be important for the Ravens with a tight salary cap. Jackson, who went undrafted in the 2021 draft, has quickly developed into one of the Rams' most consistent blockers. According to Pro Football Focus, he earned a 78.3 overall grade, with a 79.5 pass blocking grade and a 75.9 run blocking grade. If Stanley does indeed leave Baltimore, the Ravens can't afford to rely solely on the draft to fill the hole on the blind side for Lamar Jackson. A solid veteran like Alaric Jackson could provide reliable protection at a much lower cost, allowing the team to invest resources elsewhere on the roster. Baltimore could still fight to retain Stanley, but if that's not possible, the search for a new left tackle has already begun, and Jackson could be the key to keeping the offensive line functioning at a high level in 2025.